Hi everyone. So those of you who are already part of the WhatsApp group for the art and craft classes that I'm conducting, the free online sessions on that are going on my FB page, that is Thoughts to Strokes by Rekha. So a lot of you have been already asking me for some ideas that you can do with kids who are under the age of 4, so less than 4 years of age. So I had told you that it doesn't make sense coming live for kids who are very young, because they will not be able to follow the live session anyways. Anyways, the parents have to guide them. So that's the reason why I had told you that I would record some art ideas which I have done with Akshaj earlier. That is my little one. So what you can see right now on the screen is a little doodle that Akshaj had painted. So basically I made this pattern on the aluminium foil, and he has painted. So you can see it gives a very nice texture, and it looks very glossy. So you can just hang it in your kids room. And most importantly, though the kids love coloring, like kids of age who are less than 5 years, they love coloring. But the thing is, if you keep giving them the coloring books on a daily basis, they might not be very interested in coloring. So it is always good to introduce them to new mediums, and it makes them interested. It makes them curious. Oh my god, how the colors are going to look on this. So it is always good to introduce new mediums to color. So this one was really a hit at my home. I hope you also will have the same kind of reactions from your kids. So hoping the positive response, I'm going to quickly tell you what all you need. Okay, so basically we are making a doodle on the aluminium foil. So of course you will need an aluminium foil, and you will need little cardboard pieces like this. So I save all the cardboards, that carton boxes that we usually get as part of our online orders. So, or anything like your milk cartons, your boxes in which you get your stationery. Please save everything. I save everything and upcycle them. So you need cardboard paper, little cardboard paper. Then you need aluminium foil, and you need these Sharpie markers. Okay, so I was a little doubtful if all of you will have these Sharpie markers, but because I thought the ones who might have it can go ahead with this idea, because I'm anyways going to come up with more videos. So those of you who have these Sharpie markers can go ahead, because the other sketch pens, or the usual sketches that we use for the kids, they will not be permanent on this. They will not stay forever on the foil. So you will need these Sharpie markers. If not Sharpie markers, any office markers that you have at home, those also will work. Okay, so now very quickly I will show you what to do. So you just take your cardboard piece, wrap your foil around it. So basically what we are going to do here is, we are going to give them a nice board to work on. Okay, because as it is, if you work on your aluminium foil, it is not very convenient to work with, because they are very fragile, so it might get torn while you're working or while you're drawing on it. So what I've done is, I've just wrapped the aluminium foil. I'm not pasting it, I'm not you know, um, taping it, or I'm not fixing anything. Okay, so if you want to make it as a permanent art piece to display, and you want to save it forever, you can definitely fix it with cellophane tape. Okay, so I am just making a temporary canvas, a foil canvas for the kid to work with. Okay, so this is how it will look like. Okay, so now I will quickly start making the doodle. So basically you can make anything. So doodles are basically shapes, various shapes which are entangled one after the other in a a primary object. Okay, so like in this case, my primary object, or the subject of the doodle, is the fish. So I have just lined up all the shapes inside the fish. So you can define whatever subject you choose to draw. You can draw a flower, you can draw any animal picture, you can draw anything. Or if you do not think you can draw anything, just draw mosaic patterns of the shapes. Okay, just take this rectangle shape and go on drawing different shapes as and how you want, and those shapes can be colored by the kid. Okay, so I will quickly make a different pattern to show you here. So there's no need to be worried about any symmetry or anything here. So I will again show you, just divide them like this, however you want. Okay, so be as random as possible, because when you fill all the colors, the effect is very good. So as you can see, I have not drawn any symmetrical pattern. So if you do not want to take any subject or like anything to draw the entire picture, you can just draw random lines like this. It would create many shapes, and the shapes can be used to sketch. Okay, so now I'm going to draw a little mandala, flower mandala. Okay, and so you can quickly draw whatever you want, then you can start coloring. So it doesn't have to be as complex. If you think this one is complex, you can just draw anything. Okay, so this is one pattern, and I will show the one that we did with the fish, because Akshaj loves fishes. So you will basically see me doing fishes on everything. So I am just making another little canvas to show you another idea. Okay, I'm just folding it. Okay, no sticking, no fixing, nothing. You don't have to bother about anything. Okay, so another piece is ready. So once you fold it, while folding, you definitely will see that the foil actually crumbles a little. So once you have made this, you can just smoothen it up. Okay, and you don't have to worry about, so it will be like this. So don't worry about whether it's smooth or not to worry at all. So I'm again going to draw a little fish so that I can, those who want to do the same pattern that I am showing, you can see how to draw it. Okay, so little eye inside. Then the fins. And can make your borders. And then create your doodle. Okay, random shapes to fill the primary shape. Okay, so again here. So as many shapes that you make, it will become more beautiful because it will be more colorful. You will have more colors to fill in. Okay, so currently I have only 3 options of colors. If you have more sharpie colors, your doodle will be more beautiful. Especially the brighter colors like orange and yellow bring out a very nice effect in the doodle. So you can see the one that I and Akshaj made here. It is only with 3 colors, but still because of that silver color that intervenes in between, it gives a very nice look. Okay, so we will quickly try to color both these things. Okay, so I will leave the, so I have left a little silver outline. You can tell your kids to leave little gap to get that glowy effect of silver. Okay, so just color them with Sharpie colors. So you can hear my little one's steps here. Okay, so can you see the effect of the silver that we have left inside? It gives, it looks so glossy and gives a nice effect. Okay, so we will do green next. So this is a very good way also to tell them shapes. Okay, what shape is this? And I mean, when you're making your mosaic on the fish, you can also tell them about the shapes they are painting, and this also will let them confine and improve their fine motor skills, because they have to confine till where they have to color. Okay, so usually don't bother about a lot about the result of the art piece that you make with your kid when they are very young, because it's more important to have fun. The moment they see something like this, it's very interesting, and they get all excited about painting and sketching it. Very nice. So as you can see, I have left these dome shaped as it is. I'm not coloring them. Okay, so you can also tell your kids, but when like if I tell Akshaj to leave it as it is, he would be like, no mama, I want to color even this. So if your kid also wants to color that, please let them do it. Okay. And this is a nice medium to create your mandalas as well. They look beautiful, and you can also hang them, make little wall hangings, and so this activity can be done by elders as well. Okay, so see how beautiful it looks, and the silver color gives a nice effect. Okay, and if you are interested, you can go ahead, make more design, but I am just showing you the effect that it gives here. Okay, so you leave, can randomly color it. There's no need to define anything. Just enjoy the process of coloring and be with them. Like when you're doing it for the first time, any activity, just be with your kid, and tell them, see, wow, the triangle is getting colored beautifully. So that makes them stay put through the end, till the end of the activity. So here you can even in the borders that we have taken, I am using the same colors, but like I said, if you have more options, ask your kids to use more options. It really will look beautiful, and I hope a lot of you have the Sharpie colors, because I was really not sure. I thought a little before sharing this with you. If you have any permanent markers also, you can use them, and the kids have to be a little careful for like couple of seconds after they do, until this dries up. So ask them not to smudge it up or merge it with their hand using their hands. Okay, so you can just leave it as it is also, or you can fill this with another color. Both look good. Okay, so the same way we will quickly do our fish. Okay, so when you're filling the mosaics, so make sure you're not overlapping the colors. Like when I'm doing blue, make sure, like, can you see here, I've left this, I've left this, I've left this. There's no overlapping shape that is in blue color. Okay, so just make sure that all the surrounding colors to each color are different. So you can tell them once. The kids are very fast to pick it up. They will understand it. Okay. Because always when I tell my kid, you do blue, or he's like, why there should be blue here? So he has a lot of questions to ask always. So if they want to go ahead with their own colors, please let them do so. Okay, so here, because I have less options, you will not be able to see the effect of the other colors, but the orange and yellow and pink and light violet, they give amazing effects. They look really beautiful, and it looks like glass painting. If you make a nice mandala on this, it really looks beautiful. So now we have a green color at the end. So our fish doodle is coming alive. So if you want the rest of the place also, you can doodle it up. Okay, so that also gives a very different effect. Like you color everything like the subject of your art piece, and then what you do is you make another little stem here and red, and I will leave this silver as it is. Okay, now like I was mentioning, you can just make patterns here, like for the elder kids. I'm telling, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. This is not for very little kids because they would enjoy coloring more. So if your kid is like a little older, like above 5 or so, you can ask them to make these doodle patterns, and it looks awesome. See, it instantly changed the look of the entire picture. Can you see here? And you can maybe make small circles. So leave it to your child's creativity sometimes. The first time you can show them, and the next time You let them make, do their own design. For two little kids, definitely you make the pattern and let them color it, and see, such a nice piece will be ready for you to hang in their room. So your kids room, when it is filled with the things that they do, it really boosts up their it brightens their room, and it also makes them feel like they are surrounded with the things that they have made. It gives them a little boost up. Okay, so here is our little doodle of a fish that we made, and it was very quick. Okay, and not many things needed. This is one. This is our little mandala pattern doodle. Then the one that we made earlier. Okay, so you can choose your size that you want to work on based on the time you have to spend with your kid and the patience your kid might have. So all these things you judge accordingly, and then go ahead and decide what size you want to make, and how much amount of time you have. Accordingly you decide on the things. Okay, I hope you check this session and try it out. And most importantly, once I share this video, after you all try it out, please do share whatever your kids make in the comments section, or you could also share it with me in WhatsApp. Okay, so those of you who are part of the WhatsApp group, they can share it with me in WhatsApp, or if you're not part of my WhatsApp group, then please share it in the comment section of the on Facebook, that is on my page, Thoughts to Strokes by Rekha. So I will be again with you with another video session very soon. So until then, try this. I hope your kids enjoy it. Thank you. Bye.